Everyone, welcome back to our amazing channel.
In this video, we'll be exploring one of the best text-to-speech TTS AI voice generators available today. The website we're focusing on is called Cartesia AI.
So, these are some voices that I have generated using this website. Cartesia AI offers an outstanding TTS system that is both fast and highly versatile. It's one of the most impressive systems I've come across. This new company has developed a powerful TTS system, and in this guide, I'll show you how to use their API in your own projects. Additionally, Cartesia system can clone voices, but we'll delve into that feature in a future video. For now, let me demonstrate a few example audio segments and highlight the speed of their generation. Stay tuned to see how amazing Cartesia text-to-speech capabilities are. So, in the voice library, we have a variety of voices such as a 1920 radio man, anime girl, and announcer man. We will go through each voice one by one. First, let's listen to the 1920 radio man.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around the wireless as we delve into a world of speakeasies, jazz, and roaring excitement.
Next, we'll check out the anime girl.
Wow, look at all these cherry blossoms. They're like little pink dreams falling from the sky.
After that, we'll move on to the confident British man.
Prepare to embark on a journey where intellect reigns supreme and victory is but a well-executed maneuver away.
Here, you can see the options for writing a prompt, which we want to convert from text to speech. Below, there is an option to select the voice we want to use. For voice cloning, we can add a clone of a voice, which we will continue discussing in our next video. Now, let's give a demo on text to speech. For example, I write, "Hello, I am Simplify AI." Then, we select a voice. I think I'll go with the announcer man voice. I select the voice, and you can also mix voices by adding different tones. There are important settings available, such as speed and emotion. You can adjust the speed and add emotions like anger, curiosity, positivity, surprise, and sadness. For instance, I will increase the positivity. Alright, then I click on Speak. You can see how fast it responds. It gives my answer in 117 milliseconds. You can also listen to it.
Hello, I am Simplify.
From here, you can download the voice by simply clicking Download. This is the website interface. At the top, you have the text-to-speech option. In the middle, you see your clone voices, and below, we have the voice library. You can select a voice from the library, enter the text, and click Speak to hear it. You can also download the voice, and the ID and embedding information are available below. Let me go back to the homepage of this website. The main aim of today's video is to show a demo of how you can implement this API key into your project. For this, you can go to the menu bar and click on the Docs option to get all the related documents. But the main thing is that we can use Python as well as JavaScript for our client-side implementations. Cartesia AI supports both languages for API access. For example, we are going with Python. You can also go with JavaScript, but we are going with Python. Open the GitHub page, and here is our GitHub page. If you scroll down, you can get all the code. First, we have to install all these things. We have to install Cartesia, plus you have to install PY Audio. Alright, you have to install two things. Then in the main section text to speech, you have to simply copy this code. Alright, like I have copied this code and pasted it into my IDE, Visual Studio Code. So here is our code. In this code, we have two main things. One is the API key and the other one is the voice ID. All these two things you can easily get from the Cartesia website. So, go back to our website homepage, and in the menu bar, there is an option for the console. Simply click on this. Here we can create our API key, which we are going to use in our project code. For the voice ID, go back to the homepage. Below, you have seen the voice library, and you can select any voice from that. For example, I go with the barbershop man. Alright, click on voice, and here you can see the speak ID of this voice. Okay, now we have our API key and voice ID. Now go back to your code and paste the API key and voice ID. First, I will paste the API key, then I go back to the website, copy the voice ID, and paste it into my code. Okay, let me explain my code in a simpler way. So here is our API key function. Below, we have the voice name, then we have the voice ID. Okay, in the transcript section, you can write the text which you want to convert to speech using AI. This will make the implementation straightforward and ensure that your code is working correctly. We set the sample rate for our audio stream. Here, it's set to 44,100 Hz, which is a standard rate for high-quality audio. We prepare a variable stream but don't initialize it just yet. We'll do this inside the loop. This is where the magic happens. We use a for loop to process audio output from a text-to-speech TTS client. In this loop, client.tts generates audio output based on the provided model ID, transcript, and other parameters. The output audio contains the actual audio data, which we store in buffer. We check if the stream is none. If it is, we open a new audio stream with the specified format, channels, and rate. We write the audio data from the buffer to the stream. After the loop finishes, we stop and close the audio stream to free up resources. Finally, we terminate the PY audio instance. To run this code, the first step is to create a new virtual environment. While not mandatory, it's always a good practice to have a separate environment for each project. To do this, you can use the command conda create-n followed by your desired virtual environment name. For instance, I named mine the AI voice name. Next, specify Python version 3.10. Once you execute this command, a new virtual environment will begin to be created. Since I already have this environment, I'll cancel this step. Afterward, we need to install the required dependencies, which are Cartesian and P-Audio. Since I've already installed all the necessary packages in this environment, so I am not gonna install it again. After installing all the packages, you can proceed to run the code. For example, to execute the code, you can type Python then your file name. In my case, file name is aivoice.py and press enter.
Hello, I am Simplify AI.
Within a second, you should be able to hear the AI-generated voice, confirming that it has been successfully integrated into our project. That's all about Cartesian and how you can implement it into your personal projects. I hope you found this explanation helpful. So, this is Simplify AI, and I hope you like this video, and if you want more video on latest advancement on AI around the globe, you can subscribe our channel for future updates.